So, India have lost their final Super 4 encounter against Bangladesh at Colombo by 6 runs. One match just prior to the final, India have tasted defeat. But you saw that there were 5 changes made to the Indian cricket team. There was no Virat Kohli, there was no Hardik Pandya, there was no Kuldeep Yadav, Mohammad Siraj and Jasprit Bumrah were all rested for this game. So, India played with the second string side, and also the fact that they put up a good show, but they fell short. There is a different debate altogether as to why they had to make so many changes. Sunil Gavaskar, who spoke to Sports Today exclusively, he stated, it has nothing to be worried about in this particular scheme of things. Yes, India were under strength. India were with a second string team. But were those changes necessary? Did India have to go the entire distance to ensure everybody gets game time? Well, in the post-match presentation, Rohit Sharma made it a point and cleared out certain aspects as to why India had to make so many changes, because he explicitly stated, we wanted to give some game time to the guys, keeping the bigger picture in mind. So, if you are looking at a squad of 15 that has been picked for the World Cup, and this is almost the same squad that is there. Shreyas Iyer is injured, he's on the sidelines, he's just gotten one game. He picked all the players so that they could get game time. And they chose to do it in this particular match against Bangladesh because they had already reached the final and they had nothing to lose. They just wanted to give them game time. That is the reason. We wanted to give some game time to the guys, keeping the bigger picture in mind. So, somewhere down the line, all these 15 guys are going to play some major role in the World Cup. That is one clear indication that Rohit Sharma has given. But because he made 5 changes, you are kind of compromising on the style also in a way, isn't it? India just couldn't play at their fluent best. On this particular wicket, Virat Kohli could have been your ultimate X-factor in the chase. But that didn't happen. Jadeja's form with the bat is worrying. Kuldeep, he was not picked. He could have been your main enforcer in the middle overs. That didn't happen. He said, not compromising on how we wanted to play this game. He made it very clear that he wanted to ensure that the guys went out and expressed themselves and played with absolute freedom and natural ability. Get in some players who are likely to play the World Cup. Now remember, in the case of Tilak Verma, he is not part of the World Cup squad. He is just there as one of the reserves who was not picked in the 15-man squad. Can he feature in some game time? Because remember, there is a lot of reports about Shreyas Iyer. Maybe if he is not picked, maybe if he is not fit in the Asia Cup final, he may not be picked. We will get an official confirmation about it soon. So, Tilak, they are just making him ready for game time. And all the others, Surya Kumar Yadav, Ishan Kishan, Mohammad Shami, Prasidh Krishna, somewhere down the line, all these players might get a bit of game time in the World Cup as well. But he had absolute unabashed praise for Shubman Gill. 121 brilliant runs, 8 fours and 5 sixes. He kept India in the hunt, but when he fell, India slipped off, and that's why they suffered a loss to Bangladesh for the first time in Colombo. He said, Shubman works really hard. There's no optional practice for Gill. The work ethic that he's got has meant that Shubman Gill is now averaging 60 plus in ODIs for a reason. 1000 runs in a calendar year is a testament to Shubman Gill at how an all format beast he's becoming. Remember, all the concerns about his form are gone. Shubman Gill now is your go-to player in these kind of situations. So, Rohit Sharma gave a kind of a very odd statement about the fact that we didn't want to compromise on the style. But remember, getting in new players, players who have not gotten big game time, sometimes style and play can be compromised. Then, looking at the bigger picture, it's a clear indication whoever he is picking, whoever is in the squad, somewhere down the line, you will give them game time so that they are ready for the World Cup. They can just turn on their skills. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so know when we go live, and don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.